open up questions for the coach, please.
Jeff Jacobs, Harvard Current. Tricia, you guys actually finished 1 for 11 to finish the first half. So could you just talk about what happened there, some of the things offensively, even before some of the frustration started in the second half?
Well, obviously, having, come out and started the game we wanted to start the game with and make everybody, we certainly believed that we could come in here. We knew the challenge playing Maryland on their home floor, but we certainly believed that we could come in here and play a really good brand of basketball and give ourselves a chance to win it. The first 10 minutes you saw us making the shots. The 1 for 11, I really think that Maryland amped it up. Their pressure on the ball, their length, them being on the line, really challenging us, them stepping up the defensive pressure, and everything was contested from there. They made a nice adjustment of just getting after us, much like we got after them to forge that lead.
Kevin Dunleavy, Washington Examiner. Coach, do you normally sub 5 out for 5, or was that just to try to wear down Maryland?
Well, that is, we do 5 in and 5 out. It's even got its own name, Gold Rush. So that's the style we wanted. And even going in, having gone 1 for 11, but down 4 at halftime at Maryland, we felt really good. We felt really good about what was going to happen in the second half. That was, was anybody's game still at that point, even giving up the lead, but we thought that our Gold Rush, our numbers would still allow us to keep our pressure on them. And, I'm not sure at what point it was, Maryland was still at 50 with a couple minutes left in the game, and, this is a high-flying team that, runs teams off the court, and we were able to still be gritty and dig on defense. And I know we talked about the disparity in the rebounds, but we were nose-to-nose with them, 16 each on offense. The disparity was are so many missed shots on the rebounding end. The one number you're looking at, we turned Maryland over 25 times. The number you're looking at is our field goal percentage offense. And again, it was seeing a different, taller, more player that we're unaccustomed to seeing on a day in and day out that really made the difference, plus them really churning up the defense. They had to make a change to do something because it wasn't going their way to start. So, again, it was frustrating to see that ball sit on the rim a couple of times, that we could not get 1, 2 back-to-back offensive possessions to get a little momentum going offensively. But sorry, I veered off the question, but we do play that. We have depth. We had numbers. You saw that today. You saw Ellen Cannon come in and give us 3 threes in that Gold Rush. So, I felt really good at halftime as well. I felt really good down 4, seeing them on their home floor.
Maryland would be able to fight back to try to not worry too much about the fact they had the 9-point lead. It wouldn't be that easy.
No, I mean, it was just, again, Boo had already said, keep going forward, keep doing what we're doing. There was no oh, well, look, we're up 9 again. The team has competed all year long against really good teams. This is just a top 10 team. Spoke about in the press conference, seeing, a really good James Madison on the road, seeing St. John's at home. But this is clearly a top 10 team. That was a different level that we hadn't seen, but this was the stage we were ready for. And I think we handled ourselves with tremendous aplomb and really competed on this big stage here against a really good club in Maryland.
Coach, Felicia missed her first 12 shots, and Jasmine finished 2 for 15. I mean, how tough is it for you to win a game when that happens?
Well, we've been able to have sustained nights like that where they haven't had on nights. But the difference was, again, just, their length on the perimeter, challenging the shots, how quick they are to the ball, that we didn't have that level of being, another second to get our shot off. That speeding us up hurt our accuracy from the perimeter with everybody.
Coach John Alba, Q30 Television. What was it about this Bobcat squad in particular that allowed you to have the best season in school history?
It's such a multi-dimensional question right there, but the first and foremost is the young ladies and the coaching staff that we have here in the program, and just the belief that we had ending last year in a tough semifinal loss. We never took the eyes off the prize and still carried that pain with us from last season going forward with this season. It's so special because we played everybody, because we have a talented team with depth, and everyone was able to contribute to a win. And I think this year's team was an example of being a team and playing everybody and not just leaning on a couple of kids, 3 or 4 kids, to always get it done night in and night out. Yes, we do have really great players. Yes, we have superstars that have led us to a lot of wins. But the beauty in the team, and this being so special, was the fact that 1 through 11 played tonight, 1 through 11 played most of the season, and everybody contributed to the best season ever that Quinnipiac seen in 30-3. That's really the special moment, that we were all a part of it, not just a few.
Christy Winter Scott, Comcast Sportsnet. Coach, how do you build on what happened this year for your team?
Well, the seniors started a tradition of a championship in the Northeast Conference. I spoke about how last year's season ended. We never forgot that. We wanted that championship to go 18-0 in the Northeast Conference and get our first title. They started it, but now everybody's back. And these young ladies remember 22 wins last year, what they wanted to accomplish this year. We have now set a new standard and raised the level of excellence in play in this program going forward. Now to get back here and have this experience, this NCAA experience here at Maryland, but to have the family, the friends, you saw us travel so well down here, to be in the hotel, to enjoy the pep rally, that's now a tangible experience, and it's one that we're going to expect and really want going forward. We've set a new standard of excellence in the program getting into this dance. They will not forget this and want to be back here again next year.
Any additional questions? Okay, thank you, Coach.
Great, thank you.